I wouldn't be surprised if Barrios goes in there and systematically backs up Ryan Garcia, breaks him down and gets to him and either stops him or wins on point.
You lot think I'm joking? I bet any money Barrios stops Garcia. I bet you any money. I'm not even joking. Barrios stops Garcia. He's going to fumble the bag, so I need to make my money back on him.
I feel like Ryan Garcia may catch it with something. Might be quite early, and then he may win that title.
I would assume you rate Rolly higher than you would Barrios.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would just say, you know, styles make fights. And Rolly went in there. He fought a good fight. He had a good game plan. He been in the ring with him before, so you know he had an idea of what he was going to do, and he went in there and he executed it.
The fight is almost here, and boxing pros have dropped their final predictions. Let's find out today in this video who's expected to come out on top. Kicking things off, Teddy Atlas has shared his thoughts, stressing that Ryan Garcia still has a lot to prove on the big stage. He warns that unless Garcia makes noticeable upgrades to his technique and fight approach, he could face serious challenges. Atlas describes Garcia as unpredictable, with no guarantee of which version will show up. On the other hand, MarioBarrios is praised for his consistency, disciplined approach, and reliable pace, making him the steadier presence in the ring.
If it's quiet on the Western Front with Garcia, that's good news. If there's no noise, then maybe things, maybe things are good, where mentally he's in a good place. And if I'm gonna go with that, I'm gonna say I favor Garcia. Barrios, where you gotta favor Barrios is this. You know what you're gonna get. Garcia, because of what I just brought up, you don't know for sure what you're gonna get. You know what you hope to get, you know what you used to get, you know what you've gotten at times.
Focusing on MarioBarrios' capabilities, Teddy Atlas highlights his well-rounded fundamentals, noting he can handle fights both up close and at a distance, shifting to aggression when needed. Atlas stresses that Barrios' jab might play a pivotal role, capable of disturbing Ryan Garcia's rhythm from the start. According to Atlas, these traits showcase Barrios' technical growth and rising prominence, positioning him as a formidable contender and a real threat in this upcoming clash.
Barrios, consistent, steady guy. Gonna throw punches. His punch number is always gonna be good. He's got that long jab. He's gonna use that jab. He's technically sound. He's gonna use that jab, to set everything up. He can fight on the outside. He likes to be aggressive. At some point, he'll try to come in behind that jab. He likes to go to the body. He can fight inside and outside, as I just mentioned. You got a experienced former champion in different weight classes that will show up to give his all, 100%. He'll leave it in the ring, and you know what he brings. A full effort. He's gonna give everything he's got.
Teddy Atlas thinks Ryan Garcia's prospects rise if he enters the fight with a strong mental edge, allowing his athleticism to shine as a key advantage. He predicts MarioBarrios will come out aggressively, aiming to rattle Garcia and block him from settling into a rhythm. Still, if Garcia can remain calm and handle the early onslaught, he has a chance to lean on his abilities and claim victory, though Atlas warns that achieving it won't be easy.
That might be good, because it might give Garcia a chance to get his sea legs, get his legs under him, and gain a little confidence. Get himself together those first couple rounds, get a rhythm going, get it, get to the place that he needs to be the boss, to be the Ryan Garcia who can use the jab, set up the counter hook, put punches together with real quick speed. I don't know what you're going to get with Garcia. That's the question. But I don't know any other way to go with analyzing this fight than that. At the end of the day, I guess that Garcia will be together. Barrios is getting older. His last fight with, talking about people getting older, the legend,
RyanGarcia's preparation for his upcoming fight against MarioBarrios has faced heavy scrutiny, with many pointing back to his notable bout with Rolly Romero. Concerns continue to grow, with Max Kellerman drawing a comparison to Rocky for Garcia, while portraying Barrios as a menacing Clubber Lang figure. Echoing these worries, Mike Coppinger has highlighted Garcia's past struggles, recalling the fight where Romero appeared to stall him in the ring, revealing weaknesses that still leave fans questioning whether he's fully prepared.
Even if Barrios isn't Clubber Lang, Cop, let's start with you.
You have to be a little worried, Max. I mean, we saw what Rolly Romero, Shady's favorite, did to RyanGarcia last May in Times Square. You know, Ryan was like a deer in the headlights, and I was actually with Ryan at his training camp in Calabasas on Thursday. Ryan said, look, when I fought Rolly, I didn't even want to be there. I had a really high mountain to climb. I knew I was 30 pounds overweight. I hadn't fought in a year. I was coming off suspension. He said, I knew I was going to lose. To me, he's confident right now. He was already 149 on Saturday. The living room stuff does give me pause.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like when Rocky and he kisses. Can I have a kiss? And Mickey's like, he ain't gonna kiss you. He's gonna kill you, right? Like, come on, man, you can't.
Right.
Like, it just doesn't. You know, he looks good. He looks like he's in shape.
Max Kellerman continues to view RyanGarcia as an exceptional talent, lauding his speed and knockout ability, a view echoed by Gabriel Rosado. However, Rosado notes that Garcia's standout qualities stem more from his unpredictability than from technical skill or discipline. He warns that a distracted Garcia facing a disciplined, precise fighter like MarioBarrios could spell trouble. Raising the stakes even further, Rosado points out that Garcia's former trainer is now working with Barrios, adding another layer of difficulty for him inside the ring.
There's like, Ryan is unusually talented. When you put your eyes on him, do you see unusual talent, speed and power?
Absolutely, but it's just he lacks the discipline.
Right.
And when you're fighting a guy like Barrios who is disciplined, he's a little boring. I mean, Barrios really doesn't, you know, he's not charismatic or nothing like that. He's not like Ryan, but he's disciplined. And he has Goose in his corner for this fight, which is gonna add a lot to Barrios because he knows the errors that Ryan makes. He knows Ryan personally. So that's a plus for Barrios.
For
it's
sure.
dangerous for Ryan.
Well, one thing about RyanGarcia that we all know is that he's always trying to trick somebody.
RyanGarcia's recent practice sessions, reportedly conducted in his living room while engaging with live streamers, have raised major concerns about his focus and fight preparation. Gabriel Rosado warns that following the tough defeat to Rolly Romero, facing a disciplined and methodical opponent like MarioBarrios while indulging in such distractions is worrisome. Rosado emphasizes that the ring allows no margin for inattention, and Garcia's current behavior casts serious doubt on both his mental focus and overall readiness for this critical high-pressure matchup.
He's got to come back and look good and win. I think Ryan knows that.
What do you think when you see him posting those videos? You've been in the game a long time. You're a throwback Philly fighter.
I go by consistency. And when you look how you looked against Rolly, and then this is what you're doing for the next camp, man, it just doesn't make sense. You know
it doesn't sit right.
It doesn't sit right. So when you enter the ring, you know, you're gonna have those questions where you're like, man, should I have done that? You know, did I play around too much? Did I put the work in? Those questions are gonna kick in, and you're going to a guy that's a champion who's.
But we are in a new era though, right? New system players, new system fighters.
I don't care what era it is, the ring will always expose the truth.
Despite his history of rivalry with RyanGarcia, Devin Haney has thrown his support behind him. Speaking with Norman Jr., Haney expressed confidence that Garcia has what it takes to secure the win. While he doesn't view MarioBarrios as more dangerous than Rolly Romero, Haney points out that Barrios would need a totally different strategy to overcome Garcia. He also recalled his past prediction favoring Manny Pacquiao over Barrios, underlining the elements that give Garcia an edge in this fight.
I don't really rate MarioBarrios. I see Ryan, you know, becoming champion and beat him fairly easy.
I'm sure you're probably one of the guys who felt Pacquiao should have got the nod in the last fight.
Yeah, for sure.
And what about you, Brian?
Same thing. I feel like RyanGarcia, he gonna do his thing. RyanGarcia he's a situational fighter where he make things happen. Like, of course, he got the mean left hook, and then MarioBarrios, he doesn't have the fastest reaction time, I'm gonna say. So I feel like RyanGarcia may catch it with something, might be quite early, and then he may win that title.
I would assume you rate Rolly higher than you would Barrios.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would just say, you know, styles make fights, and Rolly went in there. He fought a good fight. He had a good game plan. He'd been in the ring with him before, so he had an idea of what he was going to do, and he went in there and he executed it.
Several other boxing analysts have shared their thoughts on the fight, including Shakur Stevenson. Stevenson predicted that Garcia would take the victory by decision and expressed curiosity about a possible future clash with him at a 144-pound catchweight, highlighting the thrill Garcia brings to every bout. He also pointed out Garcia's unpredictability, noting that fans can never be sure which version of him will show up inside the ring.
Shakur?
Ryan.
Ryan wins by knockout?
Nah.
Okay, on point.
Decision.
You don't answer
the fight. I think that's perfect. I think it'll be a lot of excitement to that fight. It's a big money fight. Ryan Garcia is somebody that comes in there. You never know which version of him is going to show up. So if the good version of him show up, he gets spanked. If the bad version of him show up, he gets spanked. Either way, he don't stand a chance. He don't stand a chance.
Meanwhile, Ryan Garcia is brimming with confidence, forecasting that the fight will conclude between the 8th and 10th rounds. Famous for his knockout capability, Garcia seems to be underestimating Mario Barrios, a concern highlighted by Wade Plemons. While Garcia's power and durability are unquestionable, Plemons cautions against overlooking Barrios. He points out that Barrios has several strategies to remain competitive, referencing his bout with Gervonta Davis, where he demonstrated remarkable toughness and the ability to withstand pressure in high-stakes moments.
9 days out?
9 days out.
9 days out from fight night, high stakes, the Ring Magazine. Give us a prediction. What's going to happen?
A prediction? Man. 8, 9, 10.
8, all right.
8, 9, 10.
I think that sounds, I'm going round 8.
I like that. 8, 9, 10.
Mike just straight up's like, I'm picking you. Isn't Mike going to be on the broadcast? I mean, listen, that's interesting. 8, 9, or 10. Again, Ryan does carry power late. He dropped Devin twice in the later rounds. He dropped other guys and stopped them in later rounds. Barrios is durable, man. He's durable. It took Tank up until the 11th to stop him at 140. He's now at 147. You look at both of them, Ryan is more muscular, but Barrios has the bigger frame. He's taller, longer. We'll see. Ryan does well with those guys, though. 8, 9, 10.
Claressa Shields admitted she's not a big fan of Ryan Garcia due to his past controversies, but she believes his athleticism and physical gifts could give him the edge over Mario Barrios. While she respects Barrios' skills, Shields thinks Garcia has the advantage in this matchup.
I'm not gonna lie.
Rolly Romero, and then what happened with Devin Haney?
I just said earlier, I'm not a fan of Ryan Garcia, but I think he's going to beat Mario Barrios.
Really?
I think styles make fights. Rolly is awkward and very strong, and you can't really. Mario Barrios almost lost to Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Who's, a great fighter, but he should be retired right now and just kind of relaxing. Now you have somebody who's young, fast, and wants to prove something. I feel like Ryan don't have better skills than Mario Barrios, but he's more athletic, and I think that he's gonna go out there swinging that hook, swinging that right hand to try to fight him. And I don't know if Mario Barrios will be able to keep up with Ryan, even though I want Mario Barrios to win. I don't think he will.
You don't think he will?
I think Ryan's gonna win, and I don't really say it often. I think he'll win.
Claressa Shields says it's unclear which Ryan Garcia will appear. She leans toward Mario Barrios, but believes Garcia, with a new trainer, could be sharper and more focused than he was against Devin Haney.
The only thing that kind of just that a lot of fans were saying is just, what Ryan are we gonna get? Are we gonna get the Ryan with Devin? Are we gonna get the Ryan with Rolly? Are we gonna get the Ryan, and then some people were saying.
We don't want the Ryan against Devin. He was on P&D, so we want a clean Ryan for sure. I don't know, but I know he got a new trainer and stuff, so I look forward to watching it. I'll watch.
While fans praise Ryan Garcia's speed and power, Timothy Bradley believes Mario Barrios' experience and ring IQ will be too much. He sees flaws in Garcia's style and predicts Barrios could win by knockout, similar to how Anthony Joshua once dominated Jake.
I think that Ryan Garcia is not more technical in this fight. I don't think he's more talented with the hand speed and the left hook, but as far as his technical ability, he's not as, I don't say, as savvy as a Barrios. I think Barrios has better fundamentals. I think that Barrios is better in every department, to be honest with you, besides the speed and the power. That area. But Barrios does have some pop the shots, and he has some counterpunching ability where I think he can hurt Ryan Garcia. Do I see this fight going a distance? I don't think this fight's going to go to distance. I think there's going to be a knockout in this fight. It's either going to be Ryan Garcia catching him as he's coming in, or vice versa. You're going to have Barrios catching Ryan Garcia as he comes in, or even if he exits.
Paul Jamel Herring questions whether Ryan Garcia's long layoff hurt his motivation, noting his stock dropped after a flat showing against Rolando Romero. He also warns that Mario Barrios has flaws of his own and could be vulnerable if he doesn't fix them.
Mario Barrios is not a bad fighter. The only thing my issue with Mario is he starts out strong and then he fades out like he did against Abel Ramos in that fight. Starts out strong, he can box. I mean, he was even in the Tank Davis fight, and then he got caught. But my only issue with Ryan is is he focused? Is he a focused Ryan? Like Ryan does have the tools to be a really, really good fighter, but it's like we don't know if Ryan actually really has the passion and heart at times for the fight game. So that's the only issue that's the only knock I will say I have on Ryan. But I think for the both of it is a lot on the both of their shows, because again, people felt that Ryan didn't deserve the opportunity. Because of the Rollies fight.
Jamel Herring expects a closer fight than many think, noting Ryan Garcia doesn't have a height edge. He leans toward Mario Barrios for his experience, but says Garcia's power keeps a knockout possible. Jamel Herring says Mario Barrios has the tools and size experience to counter Ryan Garcia's left hook. He adds that Garcia's split from Joe Goosen could hurt his effectiveness.
So you gotta keep his head guard, and Ryan does have a tremendous left hook.
Is it do you feel it's a 50-50 fight, or should it favor one or the other?
I think it should favor, honestly, I think it should favor the champion. I think it should favor the champion in my favor, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan does get the knock. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, there's a lot on the line with this, man, because everybody wants to see Devin and Ryan go at it again. Devin got that big win against Brian Norman Jr. There's Rolly still there waiting for the winner as well. So yeah, it's big money fights waiting for Ryan. And I feel like even if Mario does come on the short end, big ups to his management for getting him spot. Tank, big payday. Him being taller make him more of a target for Ryan's punches.
No, I don't think so, because again, he was taller with Tank, and he actually, kept Tank at bay with just using his height and his reach. And let's be honest, Ryan Garcia is usually the one that's used to being the taller, longer guy in there. So I think it's going to be different for Ryan to be the shorter guy for a change, trying to get on the inside. But if you take away, again, he has to be close enough to get that left hook off. So if you nullify and keep the space in between, Mario can make it an easier fight than what people expect.
Yeah, no, we saw Mario boxed with Manny, but yeah, at a certain point, he was just in the distance of Manny. And
right
now that you say that, I'm just kind of thinking he can't fight on the, unless he smothers Ryan, but Mario's not really a type to smother you.
Oscar De La Hoya says Ryan Garcia will be fully focused despite splitting from Joe Goosen. He calls it a make-or-break fight and believes Garcia can prove himself against Mario Barrios.
Is under the gun for this fight. I think he has to perform. I think he has to go out there and prove to the world that he really does want this, because he has the skill. He has the tools to go out there and be the very best. It's a matter of putting it together. It's a matter of having the love for the sport once again. Remember what got you here. Don't remember where you're gonna go. Remember what got you here. So I see a Ryan that's focused. I see a Ryan that's determined. I see a Ryan that really wants it. So I think come February fight night, it's gonna be a very, very intense fight for both guys. And again, and I've said this before, whoever wants it the most is gonna have it.
So who do you think will take the win? Ryan Garcia with his speed and power, or Mario Barrios with his experience and discipline? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest fight insights and expert analysis. You won't want to miss a moment of this epic showdown.